Hi JAGs, I'm Sophia. Today is January 25th. It's a day one, and I hope you guys give your dog some love today because that song was Dog Cuddles by Dad Sports. Enjoy today's show.
Hey Jags, get your JAG t-shirt while supplies last. It's only $5. Studco is selling JAG t-shirts before school in the cafeteria for the rest of the week. Go Jags.
Today we're going to review our dress code and cell phone policies. As a reminder, our core values here at Anderson: JAGs work hard and learn from our mistakes. JAGs accept and value everyone. JAGs give and acknowledge our talents freely. And JAGs show pride in our school. We went over this at the beginning of the year, but I'm going to read through some information that we sent home to your families and we went over in your classrooms. In regards to dress code, we recognize that fashion trends are constantly changing, and kids often want to wear current trends. However, clothing that may be appropriate in other settings may not be appropriate for school, just like in the workforce. Our district dress code expectations are specifically outlined in the student handbook you received. Please review the information if you're unsure about a clothing item. You can also ask any adult on campus or check with an administrator. Students that are in violation of dress code will be asked to change. We have a family resource room with everything you need. If you ever need an item when you show up to school, feel free to talk to an adult and we will get you to the family resource room and get you what you need. If you do not wish to use the clothing that we have here, we will call home and parents will bring you a change of clothing, hopefully. If they do not, you will need to use the clothing that we have at school. We appreciate your attention in helping students meet this standard of dress that we hope to maintain a focus on learning. In page 20 and 21 of your handbook, you can find more specifics on dress code. There's 3 areas that we saw the highest amount of discipline for last semester, so we want to review those areas. Hats and headwear. If a student wears a hoodie to school, the hood must remain down at all times while on campus. For safety reasons, we need to be able to clearly see students' faces and also want to reduce the temptation for students to wear earbuds. When it's cold, we understand you might want to wear beanies or something on your head in the morning when it's cold. Those items all need to be off of your head before you get into a classroom. Clothing that is showing off your midriff. What that means is something that shows off the skin between your pants and your shirts. So please make sure your shirts come all the way down. Also, we're seeing a high number of students that are sagging their pants. Please make sure your pants are on your waist and cover up your undergarments. If you're wearing shorts underneath your sweatpants, they still need to be covered up. Please, please, please pull up your pants. Please note, if you are wearing a jacket, sweatshirt, or hoodie over school inappropriate clothing, that does not necessarily result in compliance unless it is worn all the time. For example, if you are wearing a sweatshirt over a shirt that reveals your midriff and you go out to lunch, that sweatshirt must stay on the entire time. If you are wearing a sweatshirt that covers up your spaghetti straps, that must stay on at all times. Best way to avoid issues with dress code is just please make sure that your clothing underneath your sweatshirts and your jackets is all school appropriate. If you need a belt or anything else, again, we have a family resource room and we would love to get you what you need. Also, pajama pants and slippers are not allowed on campus. I'm going to go back to that first thing we talked about. We recognize here that fashion trends consistently are changing and kids often want to wear current trends. We understand that pajama pants and slippers are fashionable and that you want to wear them, and you wear them at night, you wear them around town, you wear them on the weekends. We understand that, and we are saying that when you are at school, we want you to come dressed appropriately for school, dressed prepared for the day, ready to learn. Just like your teachers don't wear sweatpants to school, even though we all would love to, please wear school appropriate clothes and not pajama pants. Moving into cell phone policy. In your handbook, you'll find the code telecommunication device misuse. We want to highlight one portion in here that you guys have done a great job of this year as far as not using your cell phones inappropriately on campus. But we want to make sure you understand that using your cell phones inappropriately off campus can result in discipline. While it's becoming increasingly popular for students to post materials on social media, please be aware that the material posted either at home or at school is viewed as inappropriate, harassment, or disruptive to the educational environment. Students will be subject to disciplinary action. We go back to our core value of accept and value everyone. The things you do on social media do not go away, and we ask that you are respectful to everyone at all times. Please be respectful with the social media use at home so that it does not cause disruptions on our campus. We also want to review when it is okay to use your cell phones. Cell phones can be used on our campus before school, after school, at lunchtime, and in class when a teacher has given you permission. They cannot be used in the bathroom or locker rooms at any time. They should not be used during the hallways during class time or in the classrooms. The expectation at Anderson Junior High School when you walk into a classroom is that your cell phone and any other electronic device like earpods have been put into your backpack. If a teacher sees them in the classroom, they will take them from you. If a staff member sees you in the hallway with your cell phone, we will take it from you. Please do not put them in your pocket. Do not put them in your sweatshirt. They have a tendency to fall out, and you will still receive discipline because it's not in your backpack where it's supposed to be. Before you put it in your backpack, please make sure it is silenced. The first time that you get your cell phone taken from you, whoever takes your phone from you is going to contact home and they're going to talk to your family. You will be able to get your phone back at the end of the day. The second time that your phone is taken from you, the person that takes your phone will contact your family and let them know that this is not the first time and that they must have an adult come pick up the phone. This is where parents get really upset, but they're not upset at the adult. They're upset at the student because they're having to take time off of work or away from other things to come get a cell phone that you've already been reminded how to use. If it happens a third time, the staff member or the teacher is going to call home. They're going to let them know that administration will be reaching out to set up a family meeting. If you lose cell phone privileges on campus, that can also mean losing technology privileges on campus, which now that we're one-to-one, you definitely understand can make school very difficult. So please, please, please be responsible with your technology here on campus.
That's all for today's show. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and a moment of silence.